Well, this is like another random video that I doubt anyone's gonna see. But one thing that I want you to know, my undercap is showing hella crazy. But one thing that I want you to know is that in college, you have to have patience. What do our parents and what do like the elders and the media and everything say about patience? Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Bro, you can hear that phrase more times in your life than anyone tells you how to actually be patient. It's depressing. Like, I know it's a virtue. I think we could like cut it off a little bit, like it's a virtue, it's a virtue. I know that. Here's my first problem. It's the blatant stupidity that the kids on this campus partake in. And this goes for any college campus. This goes for any college campus. It's just different. Look, my bed is messy, right? Now, this is the thing with me. I live in a single, within a suite. So technically, me being messy doesn't affect anyone but myself. So if I'm depressed as hell because my room is messy, then yeah, I'm depressed as hell because my room is messy. Not that I've done depressed the whole suite or all my suite mates. It's just me. Now, this is the problem. The kids on this campus are just doing too much. When I say doing too much, it is to the point where I have to remind myself patience is a virtue. But it might be a virtue I don't have. Like, my bad, guys. It might be a virtue I am lacking. And when I say lacking, I mean lacking. Because why the hell is it 4 a.m.? And I know it's Halloween week. I know it's Halloween, like, the fall, the autumn season, everyone's like, yeah, Halloween. And I'm like, okay, I don't celebrate Halloween. I'm Muslim. I obviously am not celebrating Halloween. As Muslims, we should not celebrate Halloween, but that's a different topic. I don't want to be too political, right? But you come to my door, and I don't have a problem with anyone celebrating Halloween because not everyone's Muslim. Like, I'm not gonna be like, this is how you should live your life. Even if there's Muslims that celebrate Halloween, okay. I mean, it's haram. I want them to know that, but I'm not gonna force you to not celebrate it because you're not my damn child. Like that's literally it. Patience is a virtue now. This is what I exactly mean. People people really test you in college. They test the hell out of you. There's points where I have to call upon Allah mid class because of the craziness that people say, and I tell you that my like the way I'm talking is not as elegant, it's not even as appropriate. Like, I admit I have like cursed someone out at least 3 times on this campus. Okay, that's UA for you. And I'm not trying to be mean. And it's not to, and this is like obviously I'm gonna make people anonymous, but it's a trend with the men. Like, men have a trend with asking the dumbest questions, and they do it professionally. Like, professionally. It's like they ask these foolish questions like they have to pay the bills, like they pay tuition and room and board. Like, this is like their job. I just censor myself more, but this is like their job to ask these unserious questions, and then you say something to them. You're gonna say something to them, of course, right? Yes, you're gonna say something to them, and then they're gonna be like, "You are being emotional." Okay, I'm being emotional. Then there's men here that, I'm sorry for the glare. It is the sun. And then there's men here that don't even like, I don't know what it is. I don't like them either. It's not like I could date them because you can't date. But they sit there and they're like, I would never date you. You're too covered up. I don't give a damn what you said. And also, I know that I'm probably sounding hypocritical as hell because I'm making this video and I plan to become a streamer. But people on my campus stream way too much, and it's the men. I feel like I'm hoping that I have more sense, and I hope that I could be more proper, not do anything stupid as a female streamer, as a Muslim female streamer, because I don't want to embarrass, I don't want to be embarrassing, But some of the men, a lot of the men, they don't think about that. They don't think about embarrassing anyone. They just like whoop-de-doo or womp womp whenever you correct them, and then you're like, okay. Like men, this is really just like, you guys got to stop. You guys have to think before you act. You guys have to think. You guys have to think before you act, because this is madness. I have never ever been asked. Well, also I wasn't wearing a hijab in high school either, and I don't. I'm kind of like part time. That sounds crazy. I know, but yeah, that's a long story. Now, I didn't wear hijab in high school. I didn't really wear it because of something that happened. So I was like, I'm not gonna wear it, cause for fun, like for a fun fact, I'm Jamaican and Irish, and there's not many Jamaican Muslims. There's not that many Irish Muslims. There's not that many Jamaican Irish Muslims. So once you say that, yeah, you're Jamaican and Irish, and then you say that you're Muslim, there's definitely some backlash. There's definitely some backlash that I faced. So then I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna wear my hijab for the whole of high school. Like I wore it everywhere else. Honestly, actually no, I didn't really wear it anywhere else, but I was wearing it towards the end of senior year because I was like, bro, I'm graduating. What the hell can y'all say to me? What the hell can you guys say to me? Now, I didn't get these comments because I wasn't wearing it, but I prepared myself. I knew that I was gonna get these dumb comments. I was very right, but I was not correct at the degree that they would be so vacuous, as we could put it. And I ensure that most of these men who were doing the foolish stuff wouldn't even know what vacuous meant. Like I don't know. And some men, they doesn't even have the common courtesy. Let's start with the simple stuff. Because I'm from NYC. We have the trains. They're taking up like 80 seats. They take up the whole place. Like literally, they will be taking up like a good 5 seats just to have their man spread. Like, I know you have that, but it doesn't take that much space. Let's close it up real quick because I need to sit down. I cannot stand for long. That is another long story. I have chronic pain. People are like, oh, you're 17, you cannot have chronic pain. Okay. They'd be like, you're lazy. Okay, maybe. Whatever. Still, I have pain, and I'm kind of fall under that umbrella of people who should be sitting down on the train. And usually, I never do get to sit down because people are like, you're so young, you're probably lying about it. And I'm like, okay, fine. Until like my knees buckle, okay? But you ask them for a seat and they pretend they don't hear you. Like, bro, I know your AirPods are not playing anything that loud. You could hear me saying to you, hey, I need a seat. Especially when you're riding an hour in like 20 to work. Because after school, I go to work. Well, back then, yeah, after school, I went to work at a tax office. It took me a good hour. The least I could do the commute in. Actually, one time I amazingly did the commute in 35 minutes. You can't even ask me how I did it. I just did it. Right? there's multiple stops. If you have any knowledge of New York City, if you have any knowledge of Nostrand to Ozone Park and Lefferts, you would know. First off, that's one of the only pathways to get into Queens without doing like 1,000 transfers. And then even the people who would probably get into the A train probably need to do the transfers. I needed to walk to the A train. So you sit there, they don't want to get up for you. You're like, okay. Then you have to go to a job where you're mostly standing. So then you're like, okay. I mean, thankfully, because he was my family member, he would drive me back. But imagine if this was like my pure boss. You think the man's gonna drive me back? It would probably be crazy if he drove me back. That would probably like be a little weird because this man's my uncle. He should most likely be driving me back. You know, sometimes I get notifications. I'm like, is it a man? Let's see. No, it's just a reminder to read the Quran. I'm very thankful because if it was a dumb text from a man, you don't know how fast I would read it. Because men just don't read. They don't read. They accuse us of not reading, and then they sit there and they do not read text. But also, this was not meant to be a man-hating video. So, but still, it adds on. So patience is a virtue. It is a virtue. It is a virtue that we should all have, but probably 95% of us don't have. And look, if someone is being patient, someone is being remotely patient, even for like a millisecond, I admire you because I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me to do that. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't have it. 'Cause it's hard. It's really hard to be patient. And excuse me, it's really hard to be patient in college. You have everything going on. Like, you have kids that, well, first off, we have courtesy hours. I don't know if this is like a SUNY thing. I don't know if it's like a college thing. I don't know if it's just a UA thing. You have courtesy hours. Courtesy hours literally just tell you, don't party, don't be too noisy at these certain times, because especially on weekdays, because people are sleeping. You think they listen to that? Well, this is so random, but this is the best my hijab has ever looked like. It's kidding, but this is like, they don't listen to it. Then they get punished, and they're like, why did I get punished? Because you know damn well you was breaking the rules. And also, they don't even be listening to the quiet hours. Be so for real. Quiet hours on the weekdays is like, what, 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.? Which, 7 a.m. is still kind of early. But it's 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. They still be hooting and hollering, and they're like 3 a.m. And it's like, come on now. It's like 9 hours. You just have to stop for 9 hours. Bro, if you really want to party that bad, first of all, why are you even partying on a weeknight? I don't know. Right, like, you have class the next day, and this is when they fail their classes. First off, like, you're paying tuition to be here. Even if you're not, the fact that you probably most likely drove up here, you should be putting in the work. Then if you're here for free, usually when you're here in these colleges for free, is either some scholarship associated with it, and that scholarship might have a requirement, or the program, or whatever, they might have a requirement being like, you need to keep your grade above a 2.9 GPA or a 3.0 GPA. Like, I know for me, I'm paying money I don't even have to be at the school. And I have to get a 3.0 to get into the School of Education. I have to, because my intended major is adolescence education with physics as a concentration. I'm trying to become a New York, like an NYC DOE affiliated physics teacher. Now, that's not the easiest thing in this world because physics is hard as hell. And physics, I have to like be an expert first off. I have to pass the content exam. And then to even get through that process, you have to declare the major officially. Right now, my major isn't declared; it's intended. So I have to wait until I get my 3.0. And I have 2 semesters to do that right now. Well, yeah, I guess 2. I have right now to get my 3.0. I could slack a little, but I really wouldn't want to take the chance. And I have to the end of the year to get together, because by then I will be hitting sophomore status. I need to get it together. Now, I don't know, because not everyone's majors has to be declared that way. People have probably declared their major since they've been in here. But do not make it hard for all of us. Don't make it hard for all of us, please. Like, I beg you. We're struggling. We're struggling. We're struggling and we don't even party. I don't know what the hell you guys could be doing. Do you guys even study? End of my TED talk. Well, no, not the end of it. I have a part 2. Wait.